All right, friends. So, how can we find out future value of annuity regular? So, here is the example. You will receive rupees 10,000 every year for next 5 years starting from the year end. Suppose you can invest at 10% per annum for 5 years as and when it is received. Find future value at the end of the 5th year of your total investment. So basically, first of all, if you are notice that you are going to receive this 10,000 rupees every year. So it's a annuity because those two conditions for annuity that our cash flow should be the same for each and every period, and between two consecutive receipts or payment time gap should be the same. So here both conditions are satisfied. 10,000 rupees you are going to receive for every year for next 5 years, and it is starting from year end. So it's an annual annuity regular. Now if you can invest this thing as and when you are received at 10% per annum for next 5 years, then after at the end of the 5 year, what will be your total corpus amount? What will be your total investment value? So if you want to find out what will be your future value or what will be your total amount or balance at the end of the 5th year, you have to first find out future value annuity factor for given years. You have to do this step for each and every question which involves or which ask for future value of annuity regular. So how can we find out future value annuity factor? It is very easy. First of all, you have to find out future value factor for given years, which is nothing else. It's a compounding part. That is, if we want to find out future value annuity factor for 5 years, so we have to find out future value factor for 5th year for given rate of return, which we can find out by 1 plus I raised to n. After finding out future value factor, you have to subtract 1 from it and divided whatever numerator you are having by your rate of interest, that is I or R. The answer is future value annuity factor that you have to multiply it with your annuity amount, which is 10,000 rupees. Right. 10,000 rupees into future value annuity factor is equal to your future value, which is your answer. So if we want to solve our example, first we have to find out future value annuity factor. That is future value factor for 10 percentage for 5th year minus 1 divided by R. Now future value factor for 10 percentage for 5th year, which we can find out by 1.1 raised to 5 minus 1 divided by zero point 0.1, and solving this we will get 6.1051. Now this is our future value annuity factor. This should be used for finding out future value of annuity regular. What is our annuity amount? Our annuity amount is 10,000 rupees. So 10,000 rupees into 6.1051. So it will be 61,051 rupees. What we should understand and remember is that this future value of annuity regular has only one application in our syllabus. That is, if the questions were asked about sinking fund. So for solving all kind of sinking fund questions, you have to find out future value of annuity regular or annuity due. So In our exam, there are two types of questions or two questions that are going to be asked. First, either it's a future value of annuity regular itself, or it is about value of sinking fund. So if you want to solve any sinking fund question, you have to apply the same concept which we were discussed about future value of annuity regular. Understood? So this is your future value of annuity regular. In a next video, we are going to discuss future value of annuity due.